Good Tuesday morning, everybody. It's Tuesday morning, so what we're going to do now is catch up with number six. Oops. It's faulty. Oh, technical one, look, it's a Manny. Put that back in there because I need to rebuild that one. That one I know. I'm just talking to myself. It's like I'm at work. Yeah, Santa. Chocky Santa. Coffee time, because I'm really thirsty. Coffee time, and then we'll start the day. Speak to you shortly. Oh, you're not feeling well? I get the Santa. Okay guys, I've just broken my thing. So, it's going to have to be a handheld discussions today. Okay. Moving on. Okay, sweetheart, with my broken camera. Why did the little pony gargle? Because he was a little horse. And I said that really badly, but it's okay, it'll have to stay in. Anyway, how was it driving for the first time? Yeah. Oh, you'll get there. For those who don't know, new to the channel, Chelle had an accident a while ago. You'll be able to see it in the videos if you look back, and she kind of lost her confidence a little bit, so that's us getting her regaining her confidence. And the weather's not too bad this morning. It's showing 6 degrees where we're at now in a minute, 5-6 degrees, so there's no ice on the road, so it's a good time to get confidence back before she has to drive for real for whatever reason, whether I'm off work and you have to go to work, or as you go and visiting friends and stuff like that. I don't want to be icebound. Anyway, like I say, apologies for the camera moving about, but that's because I broke my mind. With that, Michelle's at work, so she'll move on. Swap drivers. Okay guys, I've just embarrassed myself. Dropped Michelle off at work, did all that spiel about well done for driving, you did really well. Then I drove off the car park and drove straight over the curb, the back wheel. Hopefully Michelle didn't see me, but she probably will have done. Now I've heard on the radio that there's traffic queuing up on the A90, which is the road I take in from Ellen to Aberdeen. So I'm going to go, well, it's not icy, I'm going to go along the country road, go round it. So she'll see you shortly, speak to you shortly. Gonna have to find a new place for my safety, for my sunglasses, they keep flying off. Well, that's me at work. Speak to you all after the working day is done. You all have a good one. That's better. Yay, home time. Off to pick Michelle up now. Let's see if she'll drive us home. Apparently Michelle's still not feeling too well, so I think she'll be home and off to bed, similar to what she did last night. Oh, let's get there and pick her up. Thanks, boss. Thank you. Somebody let me out. Very kind of you. Moving on. Okay guys, that's it. I'm off to bed now. Michelle went off up to bed a couple of hours ago. She's still not feeling too well, so she went off to bed about 8 o'clock-ish. And I just finished off some editing because I got behind because I had a lazy night last night, and that's kind of it. That's Tuesday night over with. So with that, I should say it's a good night from me, and it's a good night from Michelle upstairs in bed, feeling not so well, feeling poorly not well. So see you all in the morning. Have a good night. Is it Wednesday? Okay, I've finished messing about with the camera now. Good Thursday morning. Take 2. Good Wednesday morning. How are you? Morning.
Morning.
How's things? How's your cold? Is it getting better?
Just bleh.
Think you should be okay for the weekend? Touch and go. Is euthanasia on the cards?
Eddie asked Shona to cut my head off yesterday.
So euthanasia is on the cards?
And she said no, because if she cut my head off, who would be there to cut hers off for her? I told her that was selfish.
And there you have it, the things you do when you're diseased. Okay, moving on, we've got day 7 of our if you do for that was number 7. Got to move my little money. As you can see, I'm a little bit behind on building them. Let's hope that we can build them all at the same time. Oh, look at that. There's loads to build. Day 7 of your chocolate bear. I reckon it'll be a Santa Claus. Christmas tree, oh, scoff it. Coffee, yes, sorry, I apologise for my singing. I don't know why I'm singing, I'm not. It's Wednesday, that's hump day, halfway through the week there. Moving on. Okay guys, that's it, time to go to work. Michelle's just pointed out 17/18/19/20 sleeps to Christmas, depending on how many times I fall asleep on the couch, because that happens. So it might be actually 36 sleeps till Christmas. And the news today is about the Tata family sacking the chairman and taking control of their own board and trying to fix the problems at Port Talbot. They're going to be negotiating today to see what they can do to turn the business around, which is good news, because 11,000 jobs in British manufacturing, it's a lot to lose, particularly seeing as we're going to go out on our own, and if we're out of Europe we don't have to compete with Europe. If they're going to put painful tariffs on us, then we'll need that steel, because we'll be able to buy it from ourselves and actually secure jobs. That's the way I look at it. So moving on, time to go to work. Halfway through the working week day at dinner time, as Michelle says, hump day. Okay guys, you find us in a bit of a kerfuffle. One, I've just had a fight with the camera trying to get it on there, and 2, we've lost a loaf of bread. I spoke stuff on me. So we've lost a loaf of bread. We know we bought it yesterday, but it's not in the house. Oh well, time to go to work. What are your work? Sweetheart. Why are Christmas trees bad at knitting?
I don't know, sweetheart. Why are Christmas trees always bad at night?
Because they keep dropping the needles.
I do it.
Boom. Oh, I do apologise for that bit. Alright, you're at your work. Time to swap drivers. Pit stop. Look, you first. I forgot to tell you guys, today's weather is absolutely tropical. I got up this morning, it was the temperature. I have a little sensor that's just sitting outside the bedroom window so that I can look at my projection clock and it tells me what the temperature is outside, so I know if I need to go out and scrape the car. This morning it said 11.5 degrees. That is absolutely tropical for this time of year. Anyway, with that, it's time for me to start work. I can park, and I'll speak to you after the working day is done. Halfway through the working week. You have a good one. Home time. 2 working days left to the weekend. Can't wait. Not been a bad day today. Made a couple of mistakes though. Embarrassed myself. Nothing new. Anyway, off to pick Chelle up now. Off home and see how she's feeling. She's getting better after getting over a cold. See, she's not giving it to me. Okay, moving on. Home time. 2 working days left to the weekend. Can't wait. Not been a bad day today. Made a couple of mistakes though. Embarrassed myself. Nothing new. Anyway, off to pick Chelle up now. Off home and see how she's feeling. She's getting better after getting over a cold. See, she's not giving it to me. Okay, moving on. And here we are coming in to pick Chelle up. We're not picking her up at her work. It's that warm. She's decided to have a walk down into the centre. It's unbelievably warm here at the minute. It's 11 degrees according to the car. One bad thing about it being 11 degrees, there's a lot of cloud cover, so it's extremely dark, but unseasonably warm weather. I think it got up to about 15 degrees in town today, which is, for this time of year, unheard of. But I will take it. Anyway, let's see what Chelle's up to. Moving on. Oh, have you got any boot reviews?
Yeah.
So, you finished some books, have you?
I think the last book review I did was Miss Peregrine, would that be right?
It's possible, yeah.
Okay, so since I finished Miss Peregrine, I have finished The Museum of Extraordinary Things by Alice Hoffman, which I bought to read while I was on holiday, but 11/22/63 took me a little longer to get through than I thought. The Museum of Extraordinary Things is
It's about a museum, is it?
no, it's about Coney Island.
Amusement park
Yeah,
in New York.
in the 1920s. And about a girl who lived in a house which was a museum filled with extraordinary things. A bit like Ripley's Believe It or Not. It was like a freak show.
Yeah,
And she
okay.
was a mermaid because her fingers were webbed. And it's all about her life. And also running sort of concurrent to the story is a second story about a Jewish boy who came over. It couldn't have been set in the 1920s now that I think about it, because they were escaping persecution from the Nazis, so it must have been in the 30s. And they came over, and about his life. And I can't really tell you too much more without giving the story away, but it was very good. And it was a bit disturbing, but it was very, very good. In fact, it was so good that my Secret Santa this year is a girl, one of the girls, we do an office Secret Santa, the girls in the office every year. And my Secret Santa loves to read, so I bought her a copy, a paperback copy of that book, and a bookmark, because the price is a tenner, it's a £10 limit. So I bought her that, and I hope she doesn't think that I'm weird when she finishes reading it. So I finished that, and I finished Letters from the Looney Bin by Thatcher C. Nally, which was very good. It's exactly what it says on the tin. It's all about lunatics trying to escape from the asylum, and they all write letters to this doctor about what they're going to do and how they're going to escape. And it's not really like an asylum, it's not like a good asylum, you know, where people try to help the people. It was this asylum where the doctors did weird experiments on them. But it was very good. And I read The Light Fantastic by Terry Pratchett, which is kind of cheating because I have read it before, but I read it before I had Goodreads, so it counts. And I love Terry Pratchett, and I love the Discworld series, but the Rincewind series within the Discworld series is not my favourite, I must admit, but I promised myself that I would read them all in order, all the way through. So I've read The Colour of Magic already this year, and The Light Fantastic is the second one. And when I finished The Light Fantastic, I read Equal Rights, also by Terry Pratchett, and that's the third book in the series, and it's all about a girl, the 13th daughter of the 13th son, and they think she's supposed to be the 13th son of the 13th son, and she's supposed to be a wizard, and the wizard gives her his staff just after she's born, and she dies, and he dies, and that's when they figure out that she's a girl and how women can't be wizards. But this one does in the end, and it's very good. And then I read Mort, which is the fourth book in the series, and I like death in the Discworld. The death of the Discworld is awesome, and it's all about the death of the Discworld and this boy called Mort who has to be taken on as an apprentice, and he becomes Death's apprentice, and it's all very funny. So yeah, so in answer to your question, I read 5 books since the last time we.
So in a week. In a week or two.
I read 5 books in read 5 books since the 28th of November, so that's 9 days.
So, just in summary, how are you getting on with your Goodreads? You know what you set yourself?
Oh, my target, my 88 book target. I am 67 of 88.
So you're not really going to make it, are you?
No, I don't think I am. I can't read 21 books in 23 days. It can't be done. Unless they're very, very short books.
Oh well, never mind. You're going to have to drop your target for next year then.
No, I keep the same target till I hit it.
Yeah, but it could be on for years.
So?
Oh well. So with that, can you just recap what were the 5 books again?
The Museum of Extraordinary Things by Alice Hoffman.
Worth a read?
Yes, definitely.
Second book?
Letters from the Looney Bin by Thatcher C. Nally.
Worth a read?
Yeah, it's also really short, and if you have Kindle Unlimited, it's free.
And then your 3...
The Light
Terry
Fantastic,
no.
Equal Rights, and Mort by Terry.
Yeah, your 3 Terry Pratchetts. Okay, so with that...
I just started reading a book about prisonomics.
What about what? Prisonomics?
Prisonomics, yeah, the economics of prisons.
Okay.
It's written by Vicky Price, the woman that went to jail for taking the penalty points for her MP husband.
Oh, yeah.
Remember her? She was on the news.
Yeah.
She went to Holloway for a while, and then she went to East Sutton Park, which is an open prison. And then she got out, and she wrote a book about her experience. It's partly sort of her experience in prison, so it's part diary, part. It's actually really factual, and it talks about the fact that they only have like £1.90 per prisoner per day for food, and the fact that the women who go to prison probably don't need to be there. I mean, that woman, she took the penalty points for her husband. She wasn't a danger to society. She didn't need to be locked up for 8 months.
Well, there's a bit more to it than that. I will not judge. It's not for us to...
No.
Yeah.
But, I mean, when I was a kid, I always thought that prisons were for dangerous people. People who take penalty points aren't dangerous people. Yes, they broke the law, but they're not murderers or rapists, or they're not a danger to other
They did a little
people.
bit more. She didn't go to prison for the penalty points. She went to prison for lying to...
Yeah, she lied to the court, so it was kind of perjury as well.
Yeah, so that's what she went to prison for. Slightly different. You can't square up to the law and win. She fought the law and the law won. Anyway, with that, it's time to say again another good night from me.
Good night from him.
And we'll leave it there before we get into a debate about Law and Order, because that's a 10-minute boot review. See you on the morning. You have a good one.